Good morning. I'm starting another vlog style video, somewhere a bit different today. Don't worry, I am parked and the car is turned off. Well, the heaters are on, but the car is turned off. I have decided that I'm going to be very brave and chance Winchester this morning. There are some things that I need for Christmas, and I think if I go into Winchester now, it's currently 8:10. If I go in now, I will miss the Christmas shopping crowds and the Christmas market crowds, and the weather's not great today either, so I'm hoping I can go in, grab exactly what I need and escape before all the coaches start turning up. But I thought I'd take you along with me. I'm gonna have a bit of a homey weekend this weekend. I've got some Christmas presents I need to make. I want to do a little bit of baking as well. I'm not really a baker, but every year our family does Christmas bake off. So I'm going to practice for the first time ever, and I can take those into work next week. So yeah, I think that's what this weekend is going to look like. I thought I'd start this now before I forget, and I hope you enjoy coming along with me. Right, you join me again, back in the car. I've been into Winchester now. I took a couple of clips of video, but it was so busy. Winchester is another one of those places that around Christmas is just not for the faint of heart or anyone with, I don't even know, it just got so rammed so quick. I was in town before the Christmas market opened, and just as I was I stopped for like a coffee before I started because nothing was open. I got here before the shops opened, thinking that I'll be able to just go to all the place I need to go. I didn't need to go to the market, so I was just going to hit up all the shops. And within half an hour of me getting here, a brass band started, 3 coaches showed up, so I didn't take many clips, and I was going to try and have a bit of a talk as I was walking, but that just wasn't possible. The crowds were insane. I managed to get most of the things that I need, so that is a very good thing. There are a couple of bits that I struggled with. I was expecting to be able to get a lot of the stuff I needed to do some baking in one of the shops, and they, I think, had been hit pretty hard by the amount of shoppers that are around at the moment. Sorry if I keep looking around, there's loads of people walking past and looking, but yeah, I'm now gonna go on a bit more of an adventure to see if I can find the rest of the things I need. There's a big TK Maxx that I might go to. It's usually pretty busy about this time of day, but I feel like now that I've been through those crowds, I may as well just get it over and done with. So I'm gonna go there, and then I will head home and decompress a bit, because I feel like any type of shopping this time of year is always a little bit overwhelming. Also, my newest video just went live. This will give you some context when I'm filming this, but it was my 2025 theatre roundup, and I only finished editing that video at about 1 o'clock this morning, and I'm really happy with it. It's the first video that I've put up that I've felt really comfortable doing. So if you haven't seen that already, go and check it out, because I mean, if you're a theatre fan, I just talk about all the shows that I went to see this year, and yeah, I'm just really happy with how that video went. So if you feel like it, go and check it out after you finish watching this video. I'm back in the car park that I first filmed from this morning, looking suitably more bedraggled and windswept. I've been really lucky with the weather today. It was supposed to be raining all day, and so far we've had a couple of little showers, but I've managed to avoid most of that because that's when I've been driving. I left this car park at 8 o'clock this morning thinking that I'd be out for maybe an hour and a half maximum. It is currently 12:30, so we're at midday and I have quite a lot I need to do. So I think plan of action is get everything back into the flat, tidy up, and then I think the priority will be finishing Christmas presents, because need to get some done for family members that I'm seeing next weekend, that I won't be seeing them before Christmas. So I will get those finished and check back in. I'm saying that by the end of today, those will be done, fingers crossed, but I will keep checking in, and I potentially will do some sort of time-lapsey thing. Last time I tried this, it was not good. It actually never made it into the video because I tried to do a time lapse of me putting up my Christmas tree, and I just got very stressed and overwhelmed, and I was in sort of gym leggings, like just not looking great. So that never made it in. But because I'm already up dressed and ready, hopefully this one will be quite satisfying. I quite like watching these, so who knows, but we'll see where the rest of this video takes us. Welcome to a new filming angle. You're currently in my kitchen area. I should have waited until the kettle boiled to start filming, but I realised it is Advent and I didn't open my calendar this morning. This is something that's going to be very niche, but I have the Bird and Blend Advent calendar, and every day you get a different flavour tea. You get 2 tea bags, so I've been having one for breakfast and then one when I get home from work, but I didn't open today's, so I'm going to make myself a cup of tea now. I'm not usually a tea with lunch type of person, but seeing as I didn't open it this morning, I thought I might as well. Oh, this one's blackberry and cream, if anyone's interested. They all come in these little boxes, and they've got on the side what it is. I don't know if that's going to focus, and then how to brew it. There we go. What I really like about Bird and Blend tea, this is completely off-piste for what I just said I was going to film, but I'm trying to drink less caffeine. I'm such a coffee person, and I drink it because I enjoy the taste of it, but I was getting to a point where I was drinking so much coffee that I had a sort of constant low-level headache. So I've been kind of trying to cut it out. I actually can't remember the last time I had a coffee, but I've been drinking tea instead, and a lot of the Bird and Blend stuff is caffeine free, which I really, really like, because it means that I can keep drinking it, because I like the sort of routine of drinking a hot drink, but you don't overdose on caffeine, which is great. So yeah, I'm gonna try this one now. I'm interested. What I love about this as well is that it's so many different types of tea, so I'm trying a bit of everything, and then if you don't like one, I've still not found one I don't like yet. I've liked all of them so far. If you find one that you don't like, you're only really going to waste 1 tea bag maximum, and because they come in these little pots, you could always gift it to someone who wouldn't mind you having taken one out. But yeah, just in case anyone was interested. I think my favourite one so far, not that anyone asked, but there was it opened with the gingerbread chai, which is my favourite of theirs, so that was a really strong start. And I really enjoyed that a couple of days ago, was it yesterday? Maybe it was yesterday. The tea was their sort of normal breakfast tea, which was a nice break from all of the crazy flavours of tea I've been trying. So yeah, if you find that interesting, that's for you. If you're not interested at all, I'll get on with the rest of the video now. Okay, so starting by the tree, I'm doing this to force me to tidy up quickly. This is an abomination of a situation. I've been really busy in work this week, and then just sort of coming home and chucking everything on my sofa, so I actually don't have anywhere to sit, which is a bit of an issue. So that needs to get sorted out. There has been a bit of a change of plans as well. I'm thinking I might drive home to my parents tonight, just to have a catch up with them. You can look at me while I'm talking. So yeah, I just think I might pop home either this evening and then stay overnight and stay there tomorrow, and then drive back tomorrow as well. Or I'll get up pretty early tomorrow and drive down. We'll see how the tidying goes. I'm not going to time lapse. There's nowhere I can put it. And again, yeah, it's just not... I just don't think it'll work. So I've shown you the state that my flat is in, and hopefully the next clip you see, it will all look significantly tidier and cleaner, because this is a very stressful situation for me and I like to keep things nice and tidy. Like, even to the point like my wardrobe door isn't shutting properly. I've got stuff hanging everywhere. It just needs to go away. So that's what I'm going to be doing now. I have already stopped for some lunch as well. So it is slightly later than it was in the earlier clip. But yeah, I'll check in after and hopefully you will see a nice, tidy, festive flat. It is done. That didn't actually take too long, which I'm very glad about. The only things still about are the bag I've just packed for tonight. I do think before I leave I'm going to gel my nails, because I usually gel my nails myself, and I've almost always got them done just because I tend to catch them on things and it just keeps them looking nice. But they were sort of looking a bit scraggly yesterday. You've probably seen from my last couple of videos, I had like a white gel on them, and the white does pick up dirt. Maybe it's just the way I'm doing them. I'm not a professional, but yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I am just sort of catching up on some YouTube at the moment. I'm not really doing loads. It's been quite a nice low impact Saturday, which is good. I do have a 2.5 hour drive this evening though, so that's something that I've added onto my plate. But yeah, I don't think there's too much else I'm going to update about today. Maybe I'll update when I'm back at my parents', but I don't know. So hope you're enjoying this video so far. It's very different to the type of videos that I usually do. I usually only tend to film for as long as I have if I'm going somewhere. So like when I was in London, or when I was in London and then Winchester. I know I did go to Winchester this morning, but that was more of a running errands rather than a doing something. Oh, noise on the high street. But yeah, I'm actually really enjoying this. I like watching these type of videos, so I think that's why I feel a little bit more comfortable filming it, is because I kind of know what I'm doing, if that makes sense. I've seen it enough that I know what I'm doing, I think. Who knows? But yeah, let me know what you think, and if you want to see more videos like this, because I'm actually finding this making me very productive, so we might have more in the new year. I've had my outfit change. I'm looking significantly more festive, but I'm just cosy now. We've made the swap into gym leggings, and I'm just going to wear my Converse home, because like I said, I've got quite a long drive. Done my nails. I went for a nice festive red. I don't think I actually said, but the reason I'm going home is because my mum phoned earlier saying she's not feeling particularly festive, and I've been festive since mid-November, and in the last couple of days I've started really listening to Christmas music as well, so I'm feeling like the most festive it's possible to be. I've also only got 2 weeks left in work, which I'm very excited about. So I'm going to go home this evening and force the festivity and help put up Christmas decorations and stuff. So yeah, it'll be a little bit of a change to what I thought this video was going to be, but hopefully it should be still entertaining. I'm back in the car again. It's 6:20. I'm about to make the drive back to my parents' house. It says it should take me about 2 hours. I'm hoping there won't be any traffic. It doesn't look like there is, because it's such a weird time to be driving that distance on a Saturday night. So yeah, this is probably going to be my last update for today. I can't believe how much of today's video has taken place in the car. I don't seem to mind filming here. It's just when I'm actually out in public walking around. I mean, there are still people staring at me now while I'm doing this, but I'm in my car, they can't touch me. So yeah, I will check back in tomorrow morning, I would imagine. It's all going to be one video, and I might also tag on a bit of Monday, because I'm not going to be able to do any baking now, but I still need to do it before next week. I've got some meetings coming up and I want to take some treats in for people. So yeah, bit of a nothing update, but I just thought I'd say it's the end of Saturday and I will see you on Sunday. it is later than I was originally going to check in today. So it is now Sunday. It is about 1:30 in the afternoon. We ended up going out for coffee this morning, me and my mum, which was lovely. But now I'm going to have a bit of a sort out, because when I moved out of my parents' house last year before last, it was a bit of a, no, it was last year, not that it matters to you, but it was a bit of a last minute thing, because I managed to get a job and then moved out within a month. So all of my stuff got packed up and moved because they were redoing the house. So the rooms all swapped around and my stuff all got packaged up and put into this room, and I've not had a chance to have a sort through. Now, I've got today to figure out what everything is. I am home next weekend, but I think I will be busy, so this project won't continue then. But the week after that is the week that I sort of finish for Christmas, so I am home then until the new year. So I'm going to have a big old sort out. My logic is anything that I've not missed in the past year and a bit, I can probably get rid of. Chances are I'm not going to get rid of that much because I'm a very sentimental person. But yeah, we will start having a sort through, and if I find anything interesting, I will check in and let you know, and do some sort of progress shots. But that is the plan for the day. I was originally going to drive home this evening, but the weather looks pretty awful and I don't really want to drive in the dark, so I'm going to go home tomorrow morning and then work from home tomorrow. So I've got the rest of the day now to just sort of chill, have a sort out, and that sounds like a really good way to spend a Sunday. So I will check in if I find anything interesting. This clip might actually make it onto TikTok as well, but in having a sort out, I found a load of perfumes and sprays that I basically don't want to finish because I love them and I won't be able to get them again. And in that vein, I've just found some old Zoella beauty products. And I was watching her Vlogmas the other day and she got the winter ones out of her attic to show her children. If anyone, I'm assuming you all know who Zoe Sugg is, but she did this beauty range in like the early 2010s, maybe 2015, 2016 time. And these are just so nostalgic, so I will be taking these back. And I have had a spritz and they do still smell the way they did. But yeah, how funny that I just found two. I don't think I've got any others left, but these were my favourites. Right, hair's gone up. I'm already regretting starting this. I've just found so much stuff from when I was sort of 16, 17, maybe even younger, 14, 15. Excuse that. But it's like, look at these hair bows. Can you even imagine in my red hair now? Like, I'm just not sure it's the vibe anymore. These will be going in the bin. Or donated. I've got that stuck now. I'll do the rest of the clip like that. Yeah. It's like, what do you do? Oh, it matches my gingerbread man's bow. These aren't even in style anymore. Like, this is how old this is. I'm pretty sure this is a Jojo Siwa bow from back in the day. Like, this can definitely go. Why have I just got all of this stuff? Catching up on Vlogmas while I'm doing this in an effort to try and be more productive. This won't be going on TikTok like the other clip did. I just walked into my room and remembered my makeup bag is still this. It's like the perfect size for travelling. So yeah, turns out I've been keeping the Zoella beauty brand alive. How weird is it though? I don't know. Just made me laugh. Look at this. It's my master's graduation photos. These are like 3 years old now, and I just never framed them. I also think I look very different. Yeah, I just don't, it's like looking at a completely different person, I think. I think my face has changed shape. But yeah, I really need to frame these and give them to people. of family members who have been asking about these since I got them, and I've never put them anywhere, so at least I found something and I can do something productive with that. This sketchbook is crazy. I don't even draw anymore. I mean, it's completely empty. I think this might have been from Ironbridge, from the printmaker in there. I'll have to start filling that up, get back into drawing or something. We are firmly in the it will get worse before it gets better phase of sorting stuff out. Look at this. There's just a lot of stuff. It's getting late now, so sort of 5:45. And I think this is going to be my last box. This one here. But let me turn the camera around quickly and I will show you what I'm currently looking at. So this is a little graveyard of retired technology. So we've got an iPod Shuffle, product red, had my name engraved on it. I don't know where the charger for that's gone though, so what's that? An SD card. Random SD card. Don't know what could possibly be on there. Old iPhone SE, which I believe is still in that. And then this is the best one. iPod Touch. No longer needed, obviously. But I keep my old technology so well that I've actually stuck the original screen protector on it. So it's still in pristine condition in the old box. You just don't really need these anymore, do you? You did also just miss a old tablet of mine that I've not booted up in about 4 years, which I kept. My old Kindle, which no longer connects to the Kindle store because it's so old, which I also still have. I just really struggle getting rid of technology. I just don't like getting rid of it for some reason. Merry Christmas. Oh, there's the cat.
Safely laying down their arms, the Great Hall can go from dining hall to disco floor.
Great night, it's been absolutely perfect. I don't need any more gas for. This is a pretty solid start.
You can't tell Agatha. We'd be endangering her.
But you're happy to endanger me. Thanks, buddy.
Look at him.
Apologies, just been preparing for the charity auction.
This is good, because that means it's about real people and actual events that happened to the real people, i.e. clues. So continue reading.
Good morning, everyone. It is currently 7:15 on a Monday morning, and I have made the decision to drive back now. I didn't want to drive back yesterday in the dark. Bear with. There we go. I didn't want to drive back yesterday in the dark and the rain, so I'm driving back this morning in the dark and the rain. The only good thing is this morning it will be getting lighter, so that is a good thing. Should be about a 2-hour drive, and then I will be working from home today, so straight into the work day. I will check in when I get back. I am back. That was a long old drive. I've just logged on. Officially I'm working, but I want something to drink. I've not had anything to drink today, so it's tea advent calendar time again. What is the date today? 7th? Bear with. It's the 8th, but I didn't open yesterday's either, so the 7th was Oh, Irish cream, chocolate coffee and sweet vanilla. That could be today's tea of choice. And the 8th is Starry Night. It's one of my favourites. I believe that is, yes, it's a more sort of herbal one. So I might start with the 7th. To be fair, I can have 4 cups of tea today, so I'll start with the one from yesterday and then move on. The next time I check in now will be after work, so I will be back then. I've just noticed that to you it will look like I've not moved all day because my last clip was also filmed in my little kitchen area. But it is now the evening. It is now about, what's the time? 5:30. I've just run out to the shops, grabbed some ingredients, and now I'm going to have a go at some baking, which I've kind of been teasing all video. Now the reason I'm doing this is because every year our family does a family bake-off, like the Great British Bake Off, but just among the family members. And usually I leave it so last minute that I sort of find a recipe the morning of, and it always turns out okay. I'm not a baker, I don't really do it that much. But this year I had an idea for a recipe that I wanted to try. So I'm going to try it out now as like a practice run, because I've got quite a lot of meetings in work this week, so I can take biscuits in for people. I'm trying to make gingerbread biscuits, but like the German style ones. I can't remember the name of them, but if I can, I will put the name of them in the description. I'll like copy the video, not the video, the recipe that I follow as well, so that you can see what I'm making. So I was going to do a time lapse of me baking, but the recipe is on my phone. So what I will actually do is sort of do little incremental videos as we go along, and then I will show you what they look like at the end, and hopefully it goes well. I've got all the stuff, it's just whether I can actually do it, so we'll give it a go. Right, I think I'm going to leave off this video here. I don't know what I haven't filmed over the last 3 days. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be interesting to anyone. But if you did enjoy it, let me know. I've quite enjoyed filming it because it turned out to be a really festive weekend and I got loads done. And I think it's going to be one of those weekends that I sort of want to remember. So at least I can look back on it. Yeah, I, again, don't know what next week's video is going to be. I don't know when this is going up. I have another video that I've planned to go up this weekend coming for me now, so this should be going up the weekend before Christmas, unless things change. I don't know what my posting schedule is going to be like over Christmas and the New Year, but stick around if you're interested. Subscribe if you want to sort of just keep up to date on everything. Follow me over on Instagram as well. I will let people know more when I know what's going on over there. And yeah, I just hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope I will see you for my next one, whenever that may be and whatever it may be. Bye!